Very good afternoon, guys. A very good afternoon and welcome to Gradeup. My name is Abhishek Singh and I welcome you all in this lecture today. And I hope that all of you must be doing great, isn't it? So guys, कैसे हैं आप सब लोग? फटाफट से अपना हाल चाल बताइए, अपनी उपस्थिति दर्ज कराइए यहाँ पर. So guys, make sure that you are live with us because today we are going to discuss a very important topic, that is the SAGE initiative for India's elderlies. Now, what is this SAGE initiative? What is the requirement of this? And all other aspects of this program we will try to understand into this lecture. So hello friends, my name is Abhishek Singh and I have been guiding the UPSC aspirants since 2017. I hope that you might have seen some of my previous classes as well. And these are my UPSC credentials. You can check through that as well. And one thing that I would like to share with you all of today, right, that Gradeup has brought a special offer for all of you regarding this summer of hope. So we are hoping to get rid of this pandemic very soon, and the situation is getting normalized very rapidly. So Gradeup wants to celebrate it with all of you. So guys, we are offering 50% off, the flat 50% off on all the competitive exams. If you are subscribing to the Gradeup Super subscription, just use the code HOPE50. Okay, HOPE50. Use this coupon code to avail a flat 50% discount on all of your Gradeup Super subscription. Got it, everybody? So let's get started with the topic of today. What is the topic? And guys, the topic is going to be, first of all, let us understand that why is this thing in the news? What is the recent news? So, senior care aging growth engine, that is Senior Care Aging Growth Engine, SAGE initiative and SAGE portal to support the elderlies of India, that was launched recently, right? So this is in the news because it was recently launched by the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. And this initiative aims to identify, evaluate, verify, aggregate and deliver products, solutions and services directly to the stakeholders. Sounds very technical. Let me make it very simple for you. That guys, here the stakeholders are basically the senior citizens or the elderlies of our nation. The SAGE initiative is launched for them by the Ministry of Social Justice to understand the needs of the elderlies and to provide the solutions and the services to fulfill those needs directly to them. All right. So what are the other features? What are the needs? How can this be possible? Let us understand that also. So as far as the objective of the SAGE initiative is concerned, right? So it is having the objective to promote the idea of silver economy. All right, to promote the idea of silver economy by developing the residential as well as infrastructure facilities of different grades for the seniors through the public-private partnership. Now guys, it sounds very simple though, but we need to understand first of all that what is the meaning of silver economy. All right, so guys, silver here indicates the right it indicates the color of the hair. Okay, the color of the hair and basically the maturity of the aged people, that is indicated by the silver. All right, so recently it was in the news in the Rajya Sabha TV as well. So we know that there are some elderlies who are capable of purchasing something very significant, like they have the purchasing power, they have the consumption capabilities, Okay, they have the different needs, like the health products and various lifestyle products are required for them, isn't it? So overall the economy related to the system of the production, distribution and consumption of such goods and services which are having the potential of older and aging people, right, to work as their consumers, that is called as the silver economy. I hope all of you got the clear idea that what is the meaning of the term called silver economy. Guys, यूपीएससी के लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट हो सकता है, also for the mains purpose, so make sure that you learn this thing from here very clearly. Got it, everybody? Now, significance. So what is the significance of the SAGE portal? All right, so guys, SAGE portal is significant because it is the one-stop solution. It is the one-stop solution for all the elderly care products and services provided by the credible startups, right? Provided by the credible startups. For example, let me tell you that before this initiative, if suppose any elderly person had some requirement of a walking stick, okay, a walking stick or a walking chair, okay, or walking stand, you can call it as walking stand, or even a wheelchair, anything. Guys, first of all, the availability of these things in the market, that is restricted, and also due to the restricted availability, the charges are very high, right? And at the same time, not every city has this type of availability of the medical equipments or the senior citizen related equipments, right? So therefore, the SAGE portal will be acting as the common interface, as the one-stop access where all these products will be procured. They can be procured through this thing. Okay. Apart from the products, if we talk about the services, okay, services like what? Related to the health services, housing, care, right, and even technological access. For example, a very simple thing I will just tell you, the hearing aid, right? Sorry. So, hearing aid. Guys, hearing aid is something that I think is required by the many elderlies in our country. But still, let me tell you that availability of this small device is subjected to various challenges. Either the price challenge is there, or the quality challenge is there, or the availability challenge is there. So SAGE portal is basically planning to make such type of things simple for the availability. Similarly, if we talk about the care of the elderlies, so that also is a great challenge, right? And why so? We all know that nowadays the care centers for the elderlies, these are becoming quite business oriented, and therefore sometimes the level of the care that is required, that is not given. So under the government initiative, the SAGE portal will be working with certain startups to provide such things with the utmost sincerity. So that is why it is very significant for the elderlies. I hope the material is going to be enough for the mains as well. So guys, attend this very seriously. You can take the notes also while attending it, right? So the question arises that what is the need of such an initiative? Hello Pavi, good evening, very good evening to you. So what is the need of such an initiative? Like, do you really support the idea that India needs such an initiative? So my take will be that of course India needs such an initiative. And why? Because of these factors. First thing is a demographic factor. I hope that you remember the previous lecture that I had taken in the last week related to the three single child policy of China and its replacement by a new three child policy and India's utility, right, for such policies, India's feasibility for such policies. In that video, if you have not seen that video, you can check on the page of Gradeup IAS. You can find that. Okay, so in that video, I had discussed about the demographic curve of India up to 2050, up to 2045 to be exact. Demographic curve was to increase, but the population of the elderlies, that is the 65 plus, the international organizations collectively consider 65 plus as the age group which is a sedentary or which is considered to be retired. So even that group of population will also be witnessing the increase, right? Will be witnessing the increase. So that means we are going to witness the increase in the population of elderlies very rapidly. Currently, it's around 12%, right? Around 10% or something, 9%. It's going to be somewhere close to 12.5% in 2026. Guys, this is the data of 2011, so it's very old. You can safely consider that currently also it is around 12%. In 2050, however, it is going to be approx 20% of the total population. And guys, you can imagine the situation that when the 20% of the population is not working, it's living on the pension and also the arrangement of the facilities like care, like the health, like the instruments and nutrition and other things, that will be a tough challenge, right? So therefore, the SAGE initiative that will be definitely helpful to mitigate these challenges more effectively. Agreed? Second thing, the reason for that SAGE initiative is the nuclear family. Guys, nuclear families are actually growing day by day. Like tendency of the nuclear families that is increasing. What is the meaning of nuclear families? Basically, when in order to remain remain self-dependent, when the people they get dissociated from the families, either in search of employment or in the relocation purpose, and they live just as a couple or with the children, but the parents or the elderlies of the house, they are left alone in the ancestral place. Okay, this tendency is destructing the status of the elderlies to a great extent. In fact, recent Supreme Court judgment, I think a few years back, a couple of 2017 or 2018, I'm not actually sure about that. So you can check that on the other portals as well, right? I will soon bring about a video which will be considering these things like the initiatives taken by the government or the verdicts of the Supreme Court about the elderlies, about the child rights, all these things. So recent Supreme Court judgment was also about making it compulsory for the earning children to take care of their parents as well as their senior citizens, right? Apart from that, the technological dependency that is also there nowadays, guys. Various solutions related to old age, they are dependent on the technology, like Bluetooth operable ear devices are there, like self-help robots are there. Okay, so these things can be future safe or future proof alternatives for the need of elderlies. Isolation is also a big reason for the increasing issues in the elderly, right? They are suffering from the dementia, they are suffering from the Asperger's syndrome, they are suffering from the you can say even many genetic diseases or many age related issues are there. Okay, we call them as the geriatric problems. So due to that, they are often under the isolation. They either they are isolated by the family members or they go under the self isolation. So in that case also, the initiative is required to support them morally, financially, and medically. All right, especially in the case of diseases like Alzheimer's or Asperger's syndrome, etc., or even the case of diseases like you can say, say various aging related issues. Got it? So what are the current government initiatives apart from the SAYS that government is running for the benefit of the elderlies? So current initiatives include, right, hello Tanvi, good afternoon. Current initiatives include the integrated program for elderly persons, all right, and national program for the health care of elderly, maintenance and welfare of the parents and senior citizens act. So this is the legal provision, my dear friends, legal provision. So it can be an offense when you deny to take care of the maintenance and welfare of your parents, of the senior citizens of your family. This is an offense, legal offense. Indira Gandhi National Old Age Pension Scheme is provided, Rashtriya Vayoshree Yojana, Pradhan Mantri Vaya Vandan Yojana. So if you get the time for preparation, so guys, go and search for these details about it, and also try to connect the current requirements of the elderlies and the fulfillment of those requirements by such government initiatives. So here is a question for the practice of the mains examination. I am providing it to you. Write down the answer of this question, and you can submit this answer either in the Telegram group that I will be providing you the link of that, or you can submit this answer on the doubts portal. Okay, doubts portal of Gradeup application. All right, Gradeup application. What is the question? Please write down the question that the growing population of elderlies is a great matter of concern for India's demographic status. In the light of this statement, discuss the major initiatives of the government related to geriatrics and their effectiveness. Okay, so this is the question. I am reading it again. The growing population of the elderlies is a great matter of concern for India's demographic status. In the light of the statement, discuss the major initiatives of government related to the geriatrics and its effect and their effectiveness. This word limit will be 250 words. All right, 250 words, and you have to submit your answer in writing, in handwriting. Click a picture of that answer and post it on the doubts portal of Gradeup application, or you can also post that in the Telegram group of the Gradeup IAS. This is the link of the Telegram group. All right. So guys, Thank you so much for attending this session, and make sure that you share this video with your friends as well. And if you are preparing for the IAS examination or you are looking for the beginning of preparation, so we are here to help you out. Simply call on this number and subscribe to our Gradeup Super, where you will get the benefits like access to all running and upcoming courses. All structured study plan will be there, expert faculty members, best study material, and so many other facilities will be provided to you. I will be teaching you history there. However, I also take the subjects related to the current affairs, related to the miscellaneous topics, and also related to the contemporary developments in the science, environment, polity, anything. Okay. Other teachers will be there to teach you different subjects. All of these faculties have appeared for UPSC interviews at least once or more than once. Many of them, they have tremendous experience in the teaching of different subjects. And not just that, you can also join the Telegram for submission of your answers, for live sessions with the faculty members, as well as you can get short notes as well. So don't forget to share this video with your friends as well. And guys, subscribe to the YouTube channel of Gradeup IAS and hit the bell icon to get the latest notifications. Take care, all the best, and thank you so much guys. Bye bye. Have a great time ahead. Thanks a lot.